Test cricket is back in New Delhi after 2 years, and it's India facing the West Indies in the second game of the ongoing two-match series. To start with, let's talk about India's training sessions. On Wednesday, it was an intense one when all the teammates, sweated it out in the nets before heading to Gautam Gambhir's residence for a team dinner. But the next day, it was supposed to be an optional training session. Usually ahead of the game day, Team India tend to have an optional training session where the attendance is usually less. But on Thursday, the number of players taking part in it was certainly more than the usual one. All the star faces, Shubman Gill, the captain, vice captain Ravindra Jadeja, KL Rahul, and Yashasvi Jaiswal sweated it out in the nets against the only spinner Kuldeep Yadav and some net bowlers. There were a couple of things to be noted from these training sessions. Well, a day ahead of the game, Yashasvi Jaiswal was seen doing some spin bowling, and each time he bowled to Shubman Gill, he received appreciation nod from the skipper. And the second thing that I was talking about is Sai Sudarshan doing some shadow practice in the centre wicket. Just remember how he did the same thing ahead of the Manchester Test, and when he got into the game, he scored a 50, his maiden Test 50, and hopefully he's going to do the same when he faces West Indies in the second Test at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. Speaking of which, Captain Shubman Gill just stated that the youngsters like Sai Sudarshan have to be given a long rope. The faith has to be shown in them, the trust has to be shown in them, and the result will be there eventually. And the Indian captain also stated that Sai Sudarshan is a batter who is going to play for India at number 3 for a very, very long period of time.
I don't really think he's got a lean run. He got one inning in the first match in Oval. He played the crucial innings of 40 runs on that wicket where the ball was seaming. The match before that, he scored a 50 in Manchester. You have to, you can't, not every match everyone is going to score 100. You have to give young players more opportunities they are still trying to figure out their game. And we believe that you have to see someone's first potential and then see their game in the entirety, not just judge someone from 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. Once you have given someone enough matches, 6, 7, 8 matches, then you can sit back and have a think over it where he needs to learn, or if he needs to play some more domestic matches or play some more India A games. But as of now, we think he's the man for us, and he's someone that can play for India at number 3 for a very long time.
Now, speaking of Captain Shubman Gill's press conference, it was all about his crowning as India's next ODI captain. We all know that Shubman Gill has succeeded Rohit Sharma in the ODI format, and his assignment, the new era of Indian ODI cricket will begin from the upcoming Australian tour. Well, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, both of them stepped down from the T20Is last year after winning the World Cup in the Caribbean, and then earlier this year, just before the IPL final, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, they made their decision of retiring from the longest format of the game as well through Instagram posts, and now they are only focusing on just one format, which is ODI cricket. And the big question here is, are they going to be in India's scheme of things for the 2027 ODI World Cup, which is scheduled to be held in South Africa, Namibia and Zimbabwe? When the same question was asked to Shubman Gill in the pre-match press conference, the captain said yes, they are very much into the scheme of things, because the two stalwarts have done so many good things for India in this format. In fact, Virat Kohli has the most number of centuries in this format, and adding to that, Shubman Gill just stated that Virat and Rohit are in the mix as of now. What happens in the future, it is yet to be seen, but as of now, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are in the scheme of things, in Team India's ODI scheme of things, to be precise.
जी बिल्कुल सर, जो एक्सपीरियंस है उन दोनों के पास और जितने आई थिंक उन्होंने मैचेस जिताए हैं इंडिया को, बहुत ही कम प्लेयर्स हैं जिन्होंने इतने ज़्यादा मैचेस इंडिया को जिताए हैं, और जिन प्लेयर्स के पास ऐसी स्किल और ऐसी क्वालिटी होती है और इस एक्सपीरियंस के साथ इतनी स्किल और क्वालिटी, बहुत कम प्लेयर्स होते हैं। आई थिंक वर्ल्ड में बहुत कम प्लेयर्स हैं जिनके पास इतना स्किल है, इतनी क्वालिटी है, इतना एक्सपीरियंस है, तो उस लिहाज से बिल्कुल हम देख रहे हैं।
Well, that's all from the India's pre-match proceedings ahead of the second test. The action will unfold on 10th of October at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi.